Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a tutorial all on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this one because of the whole subculture palette thing a while ago. I didn't end up buying that palette because so many people didn't like it and I didn't really want to waste my money. And I know that sounds weird because this is my job, but I honestly was just like really uninterested in it after I saw a couple reviews on it, so I don't know. I just didn't end up buying it. But I really was attracted to the Prism palette. I think this palette is so beautiful and I swatched it. The colors are beautiful and creamy and I'll tell you right now that I had a wonderful time using this palette. Like, nothing was difficult. It was a normal Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Like, I love the Modern Renaissance palette. That's probably one of my top favorite palettes ever, and this one feels the same, it blends the same, and the colors are just really beautiful and kind of different from other palettes. So yeah, I came up with this look today. I really like how it turned out. And I also go ahead and try the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation again. I did try it once a couple videos back and I did not like it because I think I applied way too much. But I tried it again. I used a lot less product and I ended up really liking it. Of course, I've only been wearing it for like 30 minutes or so, but it is, no joke, so full coverage, like the most full coverage foundation I have ever used. I'm not joking, it is so full coverage. It's very matte too, so I'm not sure how long it would last on me without, you know, starting to crack everywhere. But so far, I'm really liking how it looks. It made me look really flawless. Anyways, I've been rambling for quite a bit, but I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's go ahead and get into it. First, I'm starting off by moisturizing my lips with the Pixi Lip Polish, and I already did my brows and I primed my lids with my normal routine that I've been doing lately. Then I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette, and I'm starting with the color Eden and also using a fluffy crease brush from Iconic London. This is going to be the transition shade, so I'm really focusing on blending this out. Then going in with the shade Lucid, which this is probably my least favorite shade out of all of them, just because you have to layer it and reapply it a bunch of times for it to show up, but it's still a pretty color. You just have to like really work with it. And then going in with the shade Saturn, which is a very pigmented bright orange, and I'm taking that brush that actually comes with the palette. I'm taking the fluffy side, and it's actually a really good brush. Like, I was able to really make a good look with this brush. I think it's probably one of the most high quality brushes that comes in a palette, but I'm just really focusing this closer into the crease. Next, with the color Parallel and that same brush from the palette, I'm just kind of focusing it on the same parts as I did with Saturn, but I'm just making it a lot closer to the inner crease. Like, I'm not blowing it out at all because I want the darkness to stay close to the cut crease that I'm about to do. Then with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral, I'm creating a cut crease, but I don't want it to be as large as I normally do with cut creases. I'm making it kind of like thin, and then I'm really winging it out because I want this to be kind of just like a thick liner. I don't want it to be a high cut crease like when I normally do, which is basically what I said over and over again. Then with the shade Dimension, which is probably my favorite shade out of the whole palette, it is so freaking pretty. I'm taking a Luxie flat concealer brush and just packing that on the inner portion of the cut crease. Then with the shade Throne, which is probably my other favorite foiled eyeshadow in the palette. Honestly, all the foiled eyeshadows in the palette are so pretty. I probably don't even have a favorite. They're all my favorite, whatever. But I am taking Throne and putting that on the outer half, and then I am dragging it out into a long wing, and I actually take some makeup remover and clean up the edge, but it didn't end up filming that part. Then I'm doing some winged eyeliner with the Pretty Vulgar The Ink eyeliner in black. This is my current favorite eyeliner at the moment. It is extremely waterproof and very easy to work with. I'm just kind of following that same wing shape that I already have and cleaning it up with a bit of concealer. Then coating my lashes with the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and I'm also going to put on some false lashes. Off camera, I'm using the Black Magic lashes in Lady Killer. And then for primer, I'm using the Farsali Rose Gold, or the Farsali Unicorn Essence primer drops. You guys know I love this stuff. Now I am trying the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, and this is in the shade Shell. I'm trying this one more time, and I used a lot less foundation in this video, like I said in the intro, than the other video that I tried this in, and it worked a lot better. I can't stress enough how high coverage this stuff is. Even with a wet beauty blender, it is covering every single thing on my face. It is literally so high coverage, and I know the shade is a little bit too dark for me, which is why I drag it all the way down my neck. I did want to be just slightly tanner for this look. I don't know why. Sometimes I just have the urge to look a little bit tanner, but so far, I am enjoying this foundation if I'm wanting a super, super high coverage look. Then I'm just highlighting my face with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this one is in the shade Light Neutral. Then I'm going to be baking and setting the rest of my face with the Kat Von D Lock-It Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I have been really enjoying this powder, and I've been kind of on the hunt for another really good loose setting powder, and I think this one is a really good one as well. I do still enjoy my Cover FX loose setting powder a little bit more, but maybe I just need to like work with this one a little bit and get more used to it. And then for bronzer, I'm taking the Note Cosmetics bronzer, and this is in the shade 10. I've really been enjoying this bronzer, especially now in the fall time when my tan has kind of gone down a little bit. It's a really nice light bronzer, and it blends out super, super easily. Then taking that Kat Von D powder one more time, and I'm just going to cut my cheekbones a little bit and also layer some powder on underneath my eyes because I want to do a dark under eye and I don't want any fallout to hit my face. So I'm just taking that Pretty Vulgar eyeliner and waterlining my eyes. This stuff is great for a waterline and tight line because it dries super, super waterproof. Then taking the color Obsidian from the ABH palette, I'm just putting that really, really close to the eyeliner, and then I'm going to be blending that out with the color Saturn. Then with the color Eternal, which is such another really, really pretty foiled eyeshadow. This one has a bit more glitter in it, and I just like how that looks, especially in combination with the Saturn color on the lower lash line. After I coat my lashes with mascara, I'm just going to wipe away that excess bake, and then I'm going in with a bit of blush from the Tarte Holiday Collection blush palette in Blush Bliss, and this blush that I'm using, okay, say blush one more time. This blush that I'm using is called Genuine. Then for highlight, going in with the beautiful Fenty Beauty highlight. Killawatt highlight, this is in the shade Fire Crystal. It's the more intense one in the little compact, and I just love this highlight so much. I have been using it whenever I go out with my friends when I want to have like that really, really blinding highlight. Then with the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, I am spraying this all over my face because my foundation feels really matte on my face. Then for lip liner, I'm taking the Jouer Longwear Creme Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Fawn. This is like one of their new lip liners, I'm pretty sure. And then to layer over that, I'm taking the TooFaced Peaches and Cream lipstick collection, and this is in the shade Dollface. And that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed creating this look. I freaking love the Prism palette. It is so beautiful, and it makes me never want to get the Subculture palette and experience that chaos. But I don't know. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.